So these people are out here protesting the whole overturn of Roe versus Wade. I think people just, first off, let me start with this. I grew up in a family where I didn't have a father. Because of no father being in my family, there was a lack of understanding of how to interact with men, what kind of decent man to look for, etc. Because of that, I was led to a whole bunch of relationships that were just detrimental, not only for, him, but also mainly for myself. Um, and I didn't receive that discernment of how to choose a good man until I literally turned to God, and it was like a light switch flipped, and I didn't even want nothing to do with what these men were doing out here because I knew it would just lead me to hell type deal. So a lot of these people that are anti-abortion or are pro-abortion, excuse me, they are going off of the hurts that they have in their life. Maybe their father wasn't around. Maybe they've just seen the example of men in their life have been trash. And so they're like, well, we want to just sleep with a man because we need that confirmation or validation. But if something happens, well, we want the choice to be able to kill a child because he was no good. And so it just shows you how much better God's commands are. To be married is just so much better. You don't have to worry about the man cheating on you. I mean, and don't get me wrong, people cheat in their marriages, but in godly marriages, both partners are trying to do the right thing. And so it's less likely to happen, and their marriages often last longer than secular marriages. So here's the thing with abortion. Women who choose to have abortions, they actually end up committing suicide at a level that is 3 times higher than a woman who were to just deliver her child. Why is that? Because it's life for life. That is universal law. If you take a life, your life is also going to be taken. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to kill yourself or that you're going to be killed, because God even let Cain go free. But you will have your quality of life will diminish quite a bit. So unfortunately, with some of these women, their quality of life had diminished quite a bit to the point where they wanted to kill themselves. So God's not playing around, and even though he's merciful, he's also lawful, and he doesn't appreciate when people are killing innocent children. He says, if you even think about harming a child, that a millstone will be hung from your neck. That is how serious God is about children. So people can be upset all they want about preserving the life of little kids. At the end of the day, this is what is going to get mankind out of the situation that they're in. And the reason why they're in the situation that they're in is because they are going directly against God. And what happens when you go against God? You invite in Satan, and Satan wants to destroy mankind. And that is why we are having so many issues in this world. So, I don't know whether this whole overturn is some kind of ploy from the enemy. I think America has to be destroyed personally before it can be rebuilt. But, still at the end of the day, it might buy America a little bit of time.